Arcadian Vanguard presents the Wrestling News in your daily wrestling newscast for Friday, December 5th, 2025. Good morning, I'm Mike Sempervive. We begin today with financial news. WWE's parent company TKO announced its 2025 quarter 4 dividends yesterday, totaling approximately $150 million. The per-share dividend to the holders of TKO's Class A common stock will reportedly be 78 cents per share. The dividends are scheduled to be paid on December 30th. TNA Wrestling presented Impact last night on Access TV and TNA Plus, featuring matches taped on November 15th at Full Sail University in Winter Park, Florida. In the main event, NXT's Alexis King, Stax Lorenzo, and the High Rise defeated Steve Macklin, Cedric Alexander, and the Hardys. In a match to determine the number one contender to the Knockouts title, Xia Brookside beat Danny Luna due to interference from Indy Hartwell. Also on the show, Leon Slater was a guest on the First Class Penthouse segment, leading to physicality between the two, which set up their match at Final Resolution. In other results, Mike Santana topped Robert Stone. Mustafa Ali went over Trey Miguel via submission. Brooks Jensen beat the hometown man, and Tessa Blanchard and Victoria Crawford accepted an open challenge from the Inspiration for Final Resolution. Ring of Honor streamed last night on Honor Club, featuring matches taped on November 26 in Nashville. In the main event, Billy Starks defeated Yuka Sakazaki in a semifinal match in the ROH Women's Pure Title Tournament. TBS champion and ROH Women's TV champion Mercedes Moné wrestled in a non-title match, defeating Lovely Miss Larkin. In a 6-man tag team match, Dalton Castle and the Outrunners beat Ashton Adonis, Jake Oman, and Josh Crane. In a mixed 6-person match, the Premier Athletes defeated Marino Tenaglia, Philly Collins, and Zoe Lynn. In other results, Daniel Garcia and Wheeler Yuta beat Damian and Damon Real. Sidney Hakim defeated Rosario Grillo, and Commander defeated the Beast Mortos by disqualification in the opener. And in news from outside the ring, former WWE President George Barrios is writing a book about his tenure with the company, according to an official announcement yesterday. According to Mike Johnson, the book is titled Sometimes Wrong But Never in Doubt: How a Cuban Kid from Queens Transformed WWE, and is scheduled to be released in June. Barrios started with WWE as Chief Financial Officer in 2008 and was later co-president with Michelle Wilson. They were both let go from the company in January 2020. And before we leave you today, we'd like to remind you that however you consume your content, you can find the wrestling news 24 hours a day and 7 days a week across social media. On Twitter, follow us at Wrestling News AV. Our Facebook page is also Wrestling News AV. The Wrestling News can also be found on the Arcadian Vanguard YouTube page. And for those who utilize Amazon Echo devices, just tell Alexa to play the Wrestling News podcast. And remember to make sure you add podcast at the end. Once again, for daily updates, breaking news, and more, follow the Wrestling News across social media. And that's the news for today. If anything happens, we will be here to tell you about it. No clickbait, no paywall, just the Wrestling News. The Wrestling News is a division of Arcadian Vanguard, and the Wrestling Newscast is a production of the Arcadian Vanguard Podcast Network.